you for guys. Thank you everybody for tuning in. My new followers, my old followers, everybody who's been just waiting for me and waiting for me to drop this information, man. I had to go out and find all these motivators, and we brought a huge guest to the motivators table. This is the Motivators Table podcast, sponsored by Los Angeles Tribune. Thank you to Los Angeles Tribune for giving me just the platform so I could tell my story, bring all my awesome guests on. Thank you, Riverside, for giving me a platform. And today, our huge guest today is the CMOS GOAT to. He gonna tell you who he is, what's his name, where he from, and how he been inspiring his community. Right now, we start off with who he is. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Man, what's going on, brother? I'm so glad to be here today, man.
Yes,
Thank you for
sir.
having me.
I had to spotlight you real quick and let the world know I know some more awesome people. And I thought about you today. And I was like, let's see if he can get on my last show today. My goal is to do 103 episodes this year virtually. That's 4 to 7 seasons. And this is what I'm doing. I'm on a path to spotlight 103 people. And that's my goal and that's my algorithm. So let's talk about who you are and where you're from.
Okay, brother. So I'm Trevo Miller. From, our product, we compare some of the best premium quality crafted wild sea moss straight from St. Louis, bro. Um, One of the differences with our company opposed to other companies, we're not a company ordering sea moss online and hoping and praying it's coming from wherever they say it's coming from. We actually go to St. Lucia, help harvest, and check on our products ourselves. So we know exactly where our product is coming from, the process, and the whole nine. So that's one of the main things that actually puts us a step above all of the other people trying to sell CMOS. And then there's so much fake CMOS out there that it would do actually the opposite of helping you. The adverse effect, it would actually make you sick. You
Wow.
know. So yeah. So me personally, how I got on my journey, bro. Brother introduced me to it, and kind of like was with it, taking it was, and he was like, "Bro, you're wasting your time. If you're not gonna be serious, you wasting time taking it every other day or 3 days." Then it really got to the point where my doctor prescribed me cholesterol medication. So he was like, "Man, stop taking that and just take your CMOS every day." So I'm like, you know what? It's worth a shot because the doctor gave me 90-day prescription, and I had taken it for 15 days. So I just totally stopped taking the cholesterol medication and just was more adamant and more serious about taking my CMOS every day. Gave it up. 75 more days passed. I go to the doctor, do the blood work, everything. It calls me back. He's like, "Well, I'm going to keep you on your prescription. Your cholesterol's dropped." So I'm like, "Really? Okay." So I go with the same thing. That's been 3 years ago. He still thinks I'm taking the medication, you know, and it's something that everyone could take. Kids, my 2-year-old grandson takes it. My mom, she's 76, she takes it. So there's no age limit, you know. Um, just have to do your due diligence. If you want to know, do more research, find out.
Right, and I understand him, and I met you at a holistic event last year, and I saw everything you were
Yep.
doing. I was intrigued. I had a lot going on, so I wanted to double back, and just I hear about the sea moss all the time. I've been doing it for years. My mother's Jamaican. I'm very holistic. I take a lot of everything: ginger, sorrel, turmeric,
Yep.
maca. What is that? I take castor oil.
Like seed, or I mean, it's
Everything that makes I'm 44, so I have to. And I was just telling you offline that hey, I have to be able to understand what keeps me healthy because I'm a person where I get on the stage and speak. I use my voice, my body. People see me. That is my job. I can't go up there and give you half of me. You know what I'm saying? So can you tell me what got you ignited into just understanding the body and holistic and why you started to do what you do?
man. Oh man. So like I said, my brother, his name was Myron Kitt. He passed away 2 years ago, November 23. Um, and he kept trying to instill it into me and my kids and our other siblings and stuff, and we kind of like were just playing along with it. But then you really takes a toll. And he was big. He was a big guy, but he lost so much weight once he started being adamant about taking it, and he saw the difference. It changed his life. So once I realized it and noticed just the simple. taking it, how it changed my cholesterol, and the doctor was thinking I was taking medication. That was it for me, brother. And to know that everything that we need naturally is already here for us outside of the medications that big pharma wants us stuck on. So once I started that, that was it. And it's still, we'll still have friends and family members that we try to educate on it and everything, and they'll still sleep on it. Hell, I will sleep on it, you know. Um, so everybody, how we have to say that aha moment where the light bulb goes off or something or whatever, and then once you touch your 40s, people really don't realize that's it, bro. I mean, you really got to start paying more attention to your health seriously. Because for one, the food that we're eating is nowhere near like the food that our parents and our ancestors ate, you know. Um, and then in the African American community, our food is totally horrible for you health wise. All the soul food and stuff that we be traditionally trying to eat, and all, it's not good for us. But like I say, you're gonna eat what you want to eat. You can spare it, but you got to be more mindful of your temple. You get one, you can't go trade it in.
Glad you hit that on the head. It's your temple, mind, body, and soul. Like a lot of people don't understand. You got to take care of your temple, and you got to put
Hmm.
what you put in there. It's like your body's an engine, and it's going to only
That's it.
perform what you give it and what you do to it. And I just came off a 3-day fast, and I tell people all the time I've
And
been
guess what?
fasting for 3 days every month for about 10 years. I said it helps me, especially I got stomach problems coming from Iraq. So it helps me. It eats the bacteria. It rejuvenates me, give me energy, helps me regulate all these things that keeps me doing what I'm doing, so I can be able to give my product. People don't understand. Once you understand your body, because you only get one, then you know how to live right.
Get
Even
one.
right now, when we get off this podcast, me and my son, we're going to go work out. We do hit training. So we make sure, and it's a union, and I make sure my family understands, and I pass that down. It's all in one. You eat good, you feel good, you sleep good. Even though we go through trials and tribulations, you want to be the best version of yourself. Tell me how you was able to understand this CMOS, believe in it, and then started to distribute it out.
Oh man, just following the footsteps, bro. Church and just taking in all the knowledge that my brother gave me about it. And then when I actually took the trip, because I'm like, when I do something, I'm not just gonna do something because you say or they say or no. I need to know my own information, do my own due diligence, and see for myself. And the more I dove deeper, the more the light shined. The more I dove deeper, the more it was exposed. And so then I said, okay, well, so then I end up flying over to St. Lucia and checking out everything on my own. I say, I got to see this. I need to know what is what. I'm not going to be, my brother, like, yeah, we're not going to be a company that's ordering online and not knowing where it's coming from. So flew over, checked it out, whole nine, went through the whole process, went to the lab, everything, the entire process of it. And it was amazing. And then while I was over there, but he showed me like, man, look, so I'm finna take you and show you the difference, not only just through St. Lucia, but just the difference on how ours is handled and some other people's are handled, still from the same island, you know. And when him taking me, he said, look, so he showed me like, look over there. So we're driving, we're going around. So he like, you see how they just have this CMOS sitting on the ground, supposedly drying out and everything. And I'm like, yeah. He like, that's not it. He's like, that's not the quality of our product, bro. So he take me to the how they do it, and when they bring it in, and how they actually make tents and spots for it to hang next to the ocean out of natural stuff. You know what I'm saying? Out of the sticks. They didn't have lumber, and no, all of that was made out of like trees they didn't cut down and tied ropes for it to hang and dry from the natural sun and the wind blowing off of the ocean. So I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. See how they got it sitting on the ground? He say, that's the same ground that you seen them goats running around on and them animals. And he say, so you know what, they peeing and pooping anywhere. I'm like, seriously? He like, I'm telling you. He say, so a lot of them, a lot of the other natives were, they'll get upset with him because how his process is, him and his buddy Mike, how their process is, and it just totally stood out. And he like, that's not gonna pass. You know what I'm saying? I expect our expectations for ourselves are so high, that standard or that their quality, how they're doing it, is just not it's not gonna make it. And even to now, we have several companies like from Vietnam, keep constantly reaching out, trying to get us to purchase from them. And I've explained it to them numerous occasions, like, hey, like, we're not interested. So then they'll try to come with the, we'll beat any price, or we'll send you something for free. I said, well, look, we don't even want it if it's free. Are you serious? You don't want, no, because the quality of your product doesn't meet our standards. So why are we going to accept the product from you for free if it doesn't even meet our standards? We're not going to purchase it, and we don't want it for free. Keep it. Oh, I mean, well, they came at every different angle trying to. So now it's just like they were just upset and couldn't believe that we totally turned away their product, even if they were giving it to us for free.
I love that. I
Because
love the fact
what,
that
bro?
you believed in that.
Yeah,
You
health
hear me?
is wealth, bro. So got to take care of our temper.
Yeah, definitely. You got to. You got to make sure that you take care of your temple. And I'm happy that you're talking about that because we don't talk about that enough as a community or even as humans, right? We promote a lot
Yep.
of fast food, a lot of microwavable situations, but we don't talk about standing in front of that and taking care of your health. And actually, you know when you walk upon somebody if they take care of their health or not. Not just because of appearance, how they face look, how they nails, how they pores, how they glow, their
Every
skin,
yes,
everything, how their hair
yes,
follicles, the beard. Like you could tell. You could tell. Like when I went to the islands, I knew that it was a different timing because the beards look pure black,
totally
like
different.
always
Yep.
everything. And I'm like, and I'm like, okay. Then I start seeing like where I came from and who I am and all that stuff. And what I was able to embrace as just me being a black man. And I said, you know what? I always do better, but I'm gonna do super better because you never know who's rubbing it, who isn't rubbing off on your family members. They seeing it. I'll be 45 in July. God is good, but you got to also get up and do the work too. So you've been doing the work. You've
We
been
got to
going
do it.
from show to show. I see you, man. Tell me about what you got going on for the near future this year.
Oh my gosh, bro. I got so much stuff in the works, and sometimes it just be so overwhelming because it's like my brain don't stop. I'm sleep thinking of stuff. Wake up and it's like, okay, I got to write this down. I'm gonna forget it. You know, um, man, I'm actually working on a storefront. I'm trying to get the storefront together. We have a truck that's in the mix in the making that should be out before too long. And bro, we even came up with a soft serve made with sea moss, bro.
Come on, man.
Hear me?
But
It's and people, how many? I said, man, listen, I don't sleep. I don't sleep, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just things that I have in my vision, and that I can't. It's just like it's like it's in here, and I can see it done, but I love to watch it manifest into actual. You know what I'm saying? Visually for any and everyone, like man, because you explain it to people, but we can't blame them because they don't have the vision. You can
right,
try to explain it to them, again, but everyone wasn't given that vision. That's your vision. That's something you see, and
right,
until you actually bring it to life, they can't see it.
right.
But
Exactly.
when you while you're doing it, a lot of people think you're crazy or you don't know, or they okay, yeah. But guess what? After you finish it, then it's like, oh, okay. Like, and I didn't want to try to act like you're a genius. So you just no, no, no. It's just that this is something that's God given, bro. You know, and everybody can't see it.
Right. Exactly. And that's what you've been doing is blessing yourself and blessing people and putting that best product from you, your brother, your family, all that stuff. And I love what you're doing too. You believe in your product, you stand behind it. And I was thinking about you the other day because I'm about to do a retreat and I want to see, what I'm saying, if you can pull up for the weekend or just a day just to distribute, what I'm saying, bring your things and share that with my community because I'm gonna have 50 people there at the retreat, and I would love for you just what I'm saying, for you to premiere your products, tell them about it so they could buy it and put you on as an entrepreneur. Like, tell me about how has it been being an entrepreneur?
They don't see the behind the scenes work, bro.
Mm,
The long nights, the no, you know. We pretty much have events almost every weekend. So
mm,
on top of me working the night, and then I have other businesses going on at the same time. This, I mean, man, like I'm talking about when I say no sleep, I mean finishing Saturday morning, time enough to load up and leave and go straight to an event with no sleep, stuff like that. You know, people don't understand that the long nights, the it's dedication, bro. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. You know, it's definitely and it's either you have it or you don't,
right,
and then you want it. or you don't, you know.
Right.
And the only thing gonna hold you back is yourself. And that's not an option for me, bro. It's not an option because what's in me is in me. It's not on me.
Right. Exactly. And I'm glad you said it like that
And,
because it's in you. Definitely. We
yeah.
can see that.
And and then like you saying with the fasting, bro, I've been getting so many people on the fasting, and then we actually have a group on Instagram, a water fast group that a friend of mine turned me on to, and we have people like from so many different states that jump on. We do like a 3-day water fast. We did one 2 weeks ago, and actually Monday we're doing another one. I put people at my job on it. Now they like, when you doing it again? We can do it
Right.
Monday. I'm like, yeah, let's
Right.
run it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nothing but water.
Do me a favor right quick. Shout out.
Yep.
Shout out your Facebook group online so they can hear you. Shout them out.
Oh yeah, Facebook, Instagram, T-Moss Go 2 on any platform. Check us out, tap in. You can see everything we got, what we're doing week to week. You can even go on and check and see us checking on our products and everything. So you'll know everything that we do is authentic and is exactly where it's coming from. You'll never have to speculate on where your product is coming from with us.
Exactly, man. And thank you for just doing that. And when we done with this podcast, drop the link of this podcast in your group and let them know that you shouted them out because that's a lot because people don't understand how hard it is first to come up with a plan to even fast doing anything, fasting at anything. A lot of humans they can't do that. They can't get in front of their situation and control it. We a lot of humans are not in control of their own life. They're not. They think they are, but
Yep.
they're not until you come up with a volume of discipline and understanding. Fasting takes a lot of discipline. And I'm telling you,
Woo!
it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. It's not to be played with either. Because if you do it the wrong way,
No.
you might pass out. You know what I'm saying? If you, yeah, because you didn't drop your heart rate, the blood pressure, all these things because you're not eating because you thought that it was okay to just jump in and do a 3, 5, 7 day fast. Walk yourself up to it. You can't do it right away, like especially if you deal with underlying issues. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I
I
know
tell you,
that.
for me, day two, brother. Ooh, I tell you, boy, it's like you're going through withdrawals. You hear
Man,
me? Your body's not getting the sugar and the sauce or whatever it's used to. I mean, like I first time I'm like, bro, I'm jittering. I called my buddy, I'm like, man. He said, you shaking, ain't you? What? I said, you do? He like, bro, it's like it's almost like you're going through some type of withdrawal, but you
right.
really are because the food that they're allowed to feed us, bro, is garbage. It's garbage.
Right. And they've been feeding us the
It,
wrong way this whole time. Like we're not supposed to have 3 full course meals a day. That's never what's a
no,
human body.
no,
I do a 16/8 almost every day. So I eat one full meal and then I might snack on, but at the end of the day I still work out. My stomach I can't even eat full breakfast, a full lunch, and a full dinner. It's not digesting. And it's gonna like it comes up. Like I have a bad stomach. So when I started to figure that out, I said, you know what, I can only eat one good meal heavy a day. And that might be and that half the time that's dinner after the gym. You know what I'm saying? Or it might be lunch and then gym and then
lunch.
snack on something else because my body's not equipped to that. And then if I go to sleep, it's gonna come up. So like
Yeah.
bro, my body figured that out quick. I can't eat 3 meals a day. You wasn't supposed to eat that much every
We're
day.
not supposed right.
Yeah. Mm,
We're not supposed to eat meals a day. We're really it takes your body 24 hours to digest one full meal. So we're
right.
putting 3 meals with 3 days on top of your body in one day.
Every single day though.
Every day. So it never
Every,
had time to even digest the first one before you put in three. Now you got six. Here you go with nine. Come on.
right. And you're not even your body's not working the way it's supposed to. It's overloaded now. So it's in hyperdrive.
Yep.
It's like putting the wrong engine in a car. Like it's you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's trying to rev, but it can't. And then a lot of
Okay.
humans, people, they don't even get out and you're supposed to walk after that last meal. Do a couple of laps with your dog. Like walk. We don't we got away from that. And then you like it's so disturbing sometimes because back in the day, you know what I'm saying, you could see the people visibly walking. Now nobody does. I walk my little dog every about 3 times a day, and I got him because he saved my life. But also, he loves to walk, and it keeps me going. So we do about 3 walks a
Yep.
day. So, but it keeps my steps going and my heart rate and me moving and everything like that. So, I appreciate like what I'm learning throughout this journey of my life right now at 44. You know,
Yep. I wouldn't change it, bro. Like I say, we live and we learn, but when you know better, you do better. But you gotta want more. You gotta
exactly
want better.
right. You got to, you got to.
What
Where you
what I
originally from?
say again?
Where you originally from?
Oh, right here, Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida. Okay, so
Tampa.
Tampa in the house. Okay, born and raised. What high school you went to?
I actually went to Gaither High School,
That's what's up.
but then I ended up getting my GED and going to college.
No, no, it's all good, man. Hey, you a Tampa native. That it's very rarely that you meet someone that's born and raised in Tampa because there's so many people that's it's like Los Angeles. So many people that are up and moved here. I'm not from here. I'm from California. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even live in Tampa. I live on the outside of Tampa. I live on the outskirts, so I could drive and do my business there, my speaking engagements, or Orlando or Miami. But I'm in the middle, and I'm happy of that because I don't like to be in the city and all that stuff. Like I grew up in urban, all that stuff. I do not want to be around that stuff no more. I need to go home and go heal. When I come out the back cave, it's business. When I go home, leave me alone.
So, yep,
Yeah.
yep. It's like I actually moved out the city to the county, got me a piece of property where I don't need to leave. Like I got animals, you know what I'm saying? So between my animals and cars and my kids and my grandkids, I don't leave home.
There you go. There you go. You do
If you
you
see me
grow
leave,
your own?
I'm either going to work, doing an event, or probably going fishing. That's about it.
You like to fish?
Oh man, that's my go-to.
I love that. My dad
You know
loves
what
to
I'm
fish too. We
saying?
fish in the lake out here.
When I need a peace of mind or get away from reality, I'm gone.
Go fish.
That's it.
I love it, man. I love
Get
it.
your mind off it. Teaches you patience.
Right, right. And also too, like you said, it teaches you patience because sometimes when fish don't bite, sometimes you got to be quiet. Sometimes you got to use different bait. What's your favorite fish to eat and catch?
Oh man, if we talking fresh water, it would have to be specks. They call
Okay,
them crappie. That's
okay,
out of this world.
okay.
If we talking bro, triggerfish, sheephead, great amberjacks. I mean, I man, bro. When I say I eat fish, bro, I eat fish,
You pretty much
and
a
there's nothing
uh,
fresh, fresh fish, bro. Fresh fish. Not there's nothing like fresh fish. You know,
right. I love that, man.
because
Are you a pescatarian?
no, I'm not. But I've been thinking about it that way. Um, but like right now, I do like I have my own sausage made. I get wild hog. I catch wild, and I actually have sausage made if I'm gonna eat sausage.
Okay.
Um, and around hunting time, like if I'll probably grab a couple of deer here and there. And then the well, I got goats, rabbits, and chickens on my own. You
Look
know
at that.
what I'm saying, on my property.
Wow.
I got so I get my own eggs. Right now, they're kind of acting stupid, but normally I get my own eggs. Um, and I'm actually probably finna like my neighbor. He does too. He cleans his own ducks and his own chickens. So I'm finna tap into that, and I'm not finna be going to the store pretty much for no meat, bro. No meat. Everything else, I don't need it.
Pretty much got a little farm out there. That's good, man. That's how you live. You farm your own animals. You take care of your own animals, and they produce the food, man. My dad, I grew up with my dad always growing a garden, even in California. He's from Mississippi, so he brought the garden phase to California. He always grew his own greens, mustards, tomatoes, lettuce, pumpkins, squash, zucchini, to everything. He grew everything. Then we had a shed to the right that you my grandma was preserved jelly, honey,
I'm
all
telling
these things. My
you, bro, we
grandma
gotta
like
get back to
Mississippi. What'd you say?
we gotta get back to that, bro.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's what kept our people around so long, and their health conditions weren't like ours.
Right, exactly. preserving stuff. My grandma used to preserve all the jelly, all the strawberry, all the grape. We had fruits in the backyard, tomato. We had uh, oranges. We had grapefruits. We had strawberries. All in Compton, Compton, Long Beach, right on the border. My grandmother, like in the backyard. That's what we had, and we took it for granted, because oh y'all, we don't want to grow. We want to go to the store. But now my dad still does it. And when the Thanksgiving come and holidays, he go right there in the backyard, pick his own greens, his own squash, his own mustards, his own collard, everything like that. And hey, everybody be coming to get a bag of greens from the house.
And when I
Everybody.
taste, the taste is so much better.
Yeah, it is.
Amazing.
I don't know. A lot of people ain't taste natural grown
Nope.
green mustards and
Nope.
tomatoes. Like
Nope.
pull it right
Nope.
off, wash it, and bite into it. That man, come on, man. It feel like you getting energy instantly.
It's
Boom.
so much fresh, so much refreshing and clean. It's man.
Right.
I was looking up some information the other day, right? And just looking at how just the potatoes that McDonald's use for their fries. Okay, so they use the regular russet potato,
Hmm.
but they would not if they got the brown marks in them and everything else. So the crop they spray a poison over the crop, and when they spray the poison, it was 3 to 5 days nobody can go out there. Okay, after they pull they after they harvest the potatoes and they put them in like huge crates inside of this warehouse. They said like the length of a football field or something. No one can go in there for like 3 to 5 days while the chemicals are coming out of the potatoes. But this is what they're actually feeding. Come on, this how could that be healthy in any shape, form, or fashion?
It's not healthy at all. It's not. And I believe a lot of the stuff they do to the food with the pesticides, it causes a lot of underlying issues within the human body. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I know that for a fact. Even when I was in
right,
Iraq and Afghanistan, we ate with our hands. For a couple of weeks straight, we was all getting dysentery because we were eating with our hands. But that's their culture. But
yeah,
we learned how to wash our hands throughout time and all that. I'm not saying they wasn't doing it or not. We don't know. But I tell you what, our stomachs was messed up for the first couple of months trying to eat like they was eating. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it was crazy. So it's just different traditions and histories throughout. Everybody. Where they live at and stuff like that. So I know that for a fact that we weren't meant to eat so much, and I know for a fact that it was a certain way that we have to eat, and I believe the way they eat overseas in the Middle East with their hands is the right way. Touch your food, feel it. I see it. I go to my homie house. He's from Bangladesh.
yeah,
They still eat with their hands. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah, and then they look at you when you go to restaurants, and if you gonna have your elbow on the table, if you got to cut, like, listen, let me just eat my food the way I'm not gonna make a mess, but I want to feel my food. I want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? This is my food.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's just different traditions and stuff like that. People learn, and that's just being a part of human and understanding and
yeah,
seeing all over the world is different. All over the world is different, but you pick and choose. You have your options, and my option is being
yeah.
holistic. And CMOS, let's talk about the wonders of CMOS. Can you talk about that?
Oh man, like the benefits of it.
Yeah, the benefits.
Like okay, so for one, sea moss is actually an algae that grows in the ocean. Um, the majority of the minerals and nutrients that sea moss has in it comes from the ocean water and the volcanic matter that's actually in the water. Um, it gives you 92 of the 102 minerals that our bodies need daily. Okay,
92.
92 of the 102. Now, if you want the entire 102, you can actually add bladderwrack and burdock root to the sea moss, and it will actually give you the entire 102 minerals that we need daily.
Mm.
Okay. It boosts your energy, suppresses your appetite. It helps moderate cholesterol, blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes. It's good for joint pain, inflammation. It helps get the mucus out of your bodies. If we smoke or eat any type of dairy products, that actually puts mucus in our bodies. sea moss continuously gets the mucus out of your body.
Mm,
Um, it's actually good for you for men's libido. You
mm,
know, um, bro, it's when I say it's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you can use it topically on your skin, unflavored, like no herbs, no fruit in it. You can use it topically on your skin. It's good for like a face mask, exfoliating on your face. You can use it as a conditioner in your beard or in your hair. You can actually use it for sunburn, skin disorder like psoriasis and stuff like that topically. It
mm-hmm.
it's amazing, bro.
It has a lot of benefits. I know, man, and I feel it because I take the sea moss too, the powder form, and I put it in my mushroom coffee every morning, and it
Yep,
gives me energy. I got clarity. I understand. I
yep,
also put maca root in there. I also put
uh, yep.
turmeric, all that stuff. I drink it with my mushroom coffee. Then I do my green juice. Like it's a whole little ritual here for me when I get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But we need it, bro. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It has to be some type of way. We got to have some type of balance with the food that they're allowed, with all of the different things that they're allowed to put in our foods, and it's okay when. How is it okay when so many other countries is banned, but America is okay?
Mm,
You know, come on, like how can we be so advanced in technology and everything else, but they lack in caring about our health?
because they benefit off of
It's
it.
it's
They benefit off of it.
it, big
Yeah,
America, it's a business.
yeah, they
Think
benefit.
about other countries have free health care, so if all of their people sick, it's going to cost them.
Right,
In America, if you get sick, you go to the doctor. You're going to pay your copay. Insurance going to pay theirs. He's
right,
definitely going to give you a type of prescription. You're going to pay your portion. Insurance is going to pay theirs. So
right,
it's just a bit.
yeah,
It's so many things that they have cures for that they don't want us to have and don't want us to know because how much money would they lose?
right,
So no, we're not going to tell them. We're just going to let them stay sick. We'll pacify, give them this prescription, give them this medication, and then you're going to be a guinea pig trying to come out with a different one. Or that didn't work. Okay, what happened? Oh, you felt like this was you had diarrhea. Okay? Take that. Take this now, huh?
mm,
Listen, and then you're not trying to give me anything to cure me. You're just trying to pacify me.
right, exactly. And
So
I learned that the hard way with when I retired, and they issued me like 13 to 15 medications, and I was like a zombie, and I didn't want to do anything. I lost my will to do anything. It sustained me. The nightmares, the PTSD, the cold sweats, the migraines, all this stuff that I'm taking all together. And at the end of the day, it's making me like a zombie. I'm eating, I'm sleeping, I'm not working out. I have no desire to do anything. I started to do mushrooms and I started to do microdose and I started to take my heal myself. I did ayahuasca, I did bufo, I did Reiki, I did a lot of modalities holistically to help me get to where I'm at now in the fight that I'm doing now to make me better. Yes, I'm never going to get better, but guess what? I'm going to make sure my health is a par to help me fight what I'm going through as my mental and my TBI and my migraines. And sometimes I wake up and my back is inflamed. All these things that you go through. But guess what? I'm giving myself the best version to fight that off and be there because like I'm not gonna make no excuses for what we did in the military. We did our job, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna keep cramming this medicine down my my intestines that's not helping me. It's stabilizing it. It's like giving you cortisone in your knee. It's not gonna do
right,
anything. Like it's not
no,
doing nothing yet. It'll make you feel better for a period of time. But when that wear out, they might have cut your knee off because you have no more ligaments, nothing left. So I'm happy that I'm experiencing this now. Like I said again, at 44 years old, and running into people like yourself that believe in your product and understand it and talks about it. And I want to be able to use you as an entrepreneur to put you in these rooms, and I'm saying, you and your brother, your family, and y'all do what y'all got to do because I bought a juice from you at the holistic event, and it was, man, it was like boom, I had to get another one, and it made me
yep.
feel better. And you have so many flavors. Can you talk about that juice?
Man, I think um, and we keep different ones in rotation. One of the main, I think, a couple that we keep in rotation is ginger lemon. We do a
Ginger.
butterfly pea sour sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do butterfly. and we've been doing biscuits. Um, we had and another one that's good, and I only do it really like around this time of year because we do a collard green festival. Okay, and bro, when I tell you we did a collard green with lemons and cayenne, out of this world.
Mm.
Um, like and the juices, bro, and the gels, it all what's in season, what we can get hold of. Sometimes, and then like I try to explain to people, some fruit are sweeter than other fruits, so it's not going to be, you know. And then we'll use agave as a sweetener if we need. It's the variety of juices, bro, is endless. And then, like I said, now we tapping in doing a soft serve with the sea moss, and we did a pineapple, soursop, turmeric, black pepper, bladderwrack, burdock root, and a soft serve.
Mm. And
Yeah,
the
it was
salt,
out of this world in a soft serve,
man, I love.
non-dairy, no vegan.
Is it like vegan ice cream, like that type?
Right, like that.
Okay.
So it's vegan friendly, cholesterol free. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Mm. I love that,
So
man. Go ahead.
go ahead. I was gonna
No,
say, so now we're working on co-packing those, and actually right, we only offer it at certain events, and it's only individual servings. So
okay.
we're working on doing quarts, so like half a gallons, and start packaging them like that.
Okay.
Um, they might end up doing tubs, but once we get the truck on the road, it's gonna be like it's gonna be CMOS on the go, bro. You know
Man,
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna pull up on
It's
you.
gonna have It's gonna tell you, gonna have a couple soft serve machines in there. We still gonna offer everything that we normally carry: the gels, the juices, the capsules, the raw. Like I said, we do a natural antibiotic now. We got a parasite detox. I mean, and we actually have a CMOS soap that we came out with. It's and it's not stopping, bro. It's just constantly. Like I said, I don't sleep, bro. The mind is a terrible thing to waste.
This is it, man. This is a part of the segment where I ask you. You know, we always talk about at the motivators table. You know, I know doing entrepreneurship and you discovering who you are and everything like that. How did you get in front of your ugly when you went through hardship? How did you get in front of your ugly?
It'd be hard, bro. 10 toes down.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think. Like I say, I honestly look and what I do, and what honestly makes me realize, and the good with the bad. Because without the bad, you wouldn't really appreciate the good.
Exactly. Talk
Um,
about it.
and then going through so many situations, bro. Growing up, I mean, between man, I shot, stabbed, drugged by cars. I mean, my life it's been rough. Um, and then actually experiencing and going to different countries and seeing how people are living and how they can have very almost nothing, but they're happy, you know. And
Right.
then to come back home and like, man, it's just so much to be grateful for. I can
Right.
sit by days praying about the stuff I have now. So I come from, so there's no way I could not appreciate and then I do an event every year for my birthday because I really don't celebrate holidays and stuff. But for every year around my time, my birthday time, I do an event of giving back to the less fortunate. So me, my kids, my friends, my family, we all come out. I collect clothes and different care packs and stuff we put together for the people. And I actually pull our huge grill that we've been cooking on almost 35, 40 years to wherever we're going. And I'm going to give them a hot meal on the spot.
I love that, bro. When is your
This year,
birthday?
26th of December.
Let me know. I'll pop out. I want to be there. I want to document it. I want to help out whatever the
Yeah,
Hood Motivator and the Motivators brand can do. I want to be able to do to help you out.
man, I greatly appreciate it, bro. And then this year we just did it. This year we actually did it January 3rd, I think it was. It was that Saturday after the new. And then my cousin and his friends they came. I put my enclosed trailer. We had 3 barbers in there giving haircuts. I mean, it was phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal, bro. And the people just be so grateful. And my thing is, I always make sure, ever since my kids was small, come on, let's go. So, and then they be looking like, Dad, well, they have kids. You think? people that are homeless don't have kids as well. Yeah, people that don't, it doesn't change the fact that they're less fortunate in that they might be living out of their cars on the street, that they don't have kids. So it gives them a sense of understanding of appreciation, a totally different level of appreciation, when they're seeing that kind of stuff, and not just on TV, or no, firsthand, and saying this is in your back door, this is right here where you live. Not saying another third world country, and they're going, no, right here where you live is the exact same stuff going on. So, and it's crazy because that's where I get my enjoyment out of watching, transformation of this gentleman getting a haircut. Probably haven't had a haircut in years. Being able to give people care packs and blankets and clothing and shoes, and it's amazing, bro. I love it. That's my high, because I don't do anything else. You know what I'm saying? I'm drug free, nothing else, whatever. To each his own, but that's my high. And between that and fishing, I'm good.
There you go, man. I love it, man. I love the fact that you understand what you're doing, and I love the fact that that's you, and I would love to be a part of that. And this is a segment right here where we activate your gift, and we go around and people ask you like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you already just showed my community, you showed the motivators, you showed the new followers and the old followers how you was able to get in front of your ugly and then activate your gift by always giving and being there, and doing these things for your birthday, and understanding that what, this is God's gift. This is what God gave you. You know what I'm saying? This is how you was able to know who you were, and be able to provide for, what I'm saying, your family, your tribe. And I was a blessing to run into you, man. And this last segment is called Pouring to Me, and I want you right now to, get an imaginary cup and hold it up real quick. Get you a cup and hold it up. Now pour that cup out. Pour whatever. Now you have an empty cup. Now I'm about to pour into you and tell you, man, I'm proud of you. You're special. Don't stop doing what you're doing. You caught my attention. Thank you for inspiring me. You are touching many out there. A lot of men, a lot of black men don't tell each other that we care for you, that we love you, that you are who you say you are. God is using you for something special. Don't give up. This is your time. Wake up and affirm. It's a reason why I chose you today to be my guest at 7:30. It's a reason why I watch everybody. I want to see if you authentic, if this is a gimmick, or you really just selling wolf tickets, but this is you. God has put you on this earth to be this exactly who you are today. And thank you for being a stand-up person. Thank you for loving on your family as a man, as a black man. Thank you for understanding that it takes a whole lot to be who you are today. And thank you for just giving back to the community with the CMOS and giving them health. We can give them drugs. We can give them gangbanging. We can give them prostitution. We can give them everything. Why we can't give them holistic care? CMOS. Let them know, hey, if you live to fight another day, you'll be okay. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're making the community stronger. And not only just our community, everybody's community. The CMOS ain't just for islanders or black people. It's for everybody. And thank you for doing that. It's for all the motivators. And you are definitely in that field of motivation. You are just doing a different type of motivation. Your motivation is through the CMOS. We appreciate you. I need you at some of my events to come set up. We're going to talk about my retreats. Let's move forward with the progress. I appreciate you, man. And I want you right now to leave the chat room in my community with all your social media, and then give me a motivational quote that you use day to day.
All of our social medias. You can follow us on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok at the Sea Moss Goat 2. Sea Moss Goat 2. And the quote I live by, bro: two things. Health is wealth. Absolutely. And another thing people have to understand: I am who I am. Who I'm not, I'll never be.
Mm. Say that again.
I am who I am. Who I'm not, I'll never be. And it's one more that it was a quote my brother always said, and that's a motto for our business now. And it's, we get richer because we stick together. And richer doesn't always mean monetary. That's not the point. We have to understand that unity is everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so many people are so selfish and so self-centered, they can't get out of their own box on every time they're trying to see what they can use or get from someone.
Mm.
Everybody put here to be used, just not misused.
Mm,
So get that concept and understand that just because I helped you, you don't have to help me back if you can't. It's fine. I helped you because I did that from the kindness of my own heart.
right,
But don't take advantage of it and use me.
right,
Use me, but don't.
right.
Let me get that.
Mm.
So yep. God is good, bro.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you for pulling up a seat at the motivators table. And this is the
Yes, sir.
segment where we end, man. Thank you, motivators. Motivators mount up. You heard already from the CMOS GOAT. This is how we move in all 2026. Hopefully that anybody that was listening got inspired, learned a little bit about CMOS. Understand it takes mind, body, and soul to get this engine running. And you can't do one without the other. It's no way that I'm gonna be able to get on this stage and motivate at any level in my life coaching or doing verbally or doing visually or doing virtually or even in person if I'm not taking care of my mind, my body, and my soul. And thank you, CMOS Go, for just doing that. And now I have a distributor now, and I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna start getting all my CMOS from you. I already had one, but I told you I couldn't find them no more. So now I'm gonna use you and your family, and we're gonna pour into each other, man. And I appreciate you. And thank you, motivators, for tuning in at my 7:30 show. I appreciate live everybody. I see you guys watching. Thank you for everything. If I could do anything for you, you allow me to, you let me know, and I'm here for you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you, man. And like I said, man, this is our time. Whatever you need, we out. Boom.